Let's give a well, first, hello, my name is ajaaya. This is part 2 from the introduction I gave. In case people are more or interested, I'm going to give a little bit more detail about what post-traumatic stress disorder is. People relate post-traumatic stress disorder to veterans, people who've been in war. That's common, that's extreme, and it's common. PTSD is a spectrum from the worst to maybe taking a fall down the steps. I can relate to all of them, and honestly, PTSD is normal. Animals go through it, but let me disperse a little bit more on my intro that I was giving. Post-traumatic stress disorder is not just um, people who are soldiers and people who are raped or go through a car accident or people who have been through those types of obvious situations aren't the only ones that can have PTSD. There's also this thing called complex PTSD, which is what a lot of people have from constant abuse in their childhood. If someone is constantly berating you every day on a consistent basis for 18, 19, 20, 25 years, then your healing process is going to be a lot different than someone who, say, was in a situation like a bombing, but they weren't stressed. Their nervous system wasn't stressed out before then they can go to a practitioner and heal that maybe in 2 sessions. And we'll get into the healing process because that's a whole nother topic. So yeah, basically, trauma means that you were overwhelmed. Your nervous system was overwhelmed in the process. You were shocked. When you see people going into the emergency room and they're shaking and having a fit on a gurney, that's their body actually trying to unwind that energy. The shock. They're in shock, and you hear the nurse or the doctor say, "He's in shock. Tie him down." But that's not the right thing to do. And that's what we do a lot of times with the trauma inside of us. We clench it really tight. We don't let it out. We don't let out a noise, a peep, a whisper, a whimper, a tear. We just hold it. And you walk around looking like that. But you think that you look like this. You think you're walking around giving, "Hi, how are you?" But everybody be like, "Why you look so mean?" And I know this from experience because I've experienced this before. I was so traumatized, I just tried to disassociate from those types of feelings to the point to where I didn't even know that I had this going on inside of me. And what I mean by what's going on inside of me is the rage, the fear. You can suppress rage and fear. You can. It's a lot of pressure inside, and it's a lot of disassociation. But a lot of us have. You can repress your rage, your fear, your sadness. You can suppress you can suppress your kindness. You can suppress your good nature. If you are holding back quote unquote bad emotions, then you are also holding back from giving and receiving good emotions. So in order for you to be balanced again, functioning, have an equilibrium, I'm searching for a certain word. I don't think it came, so I'm going to move on. In order for you to experience relief, you have to express every emotion. And I know maybe you've heard this before, but no emotion is bad. It's how you let it out. you know, and we'll talk more about that later on. That's all I'm going to say. It's been 5 minutes. I don't like to have my videos be super long. I don't have many viewers or anything yet, so we'll do a part 3. Peace.